isso pra gente saber. It's 28,000. just up on. This says up on the Sims.
Really, like
That would definitely be worth it. Thinking about the steak. The quarterback just plays
will get started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will take the field first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. They can feel uncomfortable. They can feel that pressure. Keep getting them on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this this a two-score game, you do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Shakes off the defender. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the move, it's Payne. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. A chance here to take control of this game. The late score in the first half, and now the opportunity to extend the lead even more.
And just keep building the confidence, right? Got the lead after the first half. You get that late score there at the end of that period, and all of a sudden now you're starting to feel like everything we're dialing up is working, and we want to go keep lighting up the scoreboard.
So I think that means stay aggressive, right? Don't change who you are. You finished the first half great. Now come out and set the tone in this second half.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snags it quickly on the left. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Got a man. It's Godfrey. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football.
Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
It's a running room. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Sooners. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Chapman. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cougars have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Keeps him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got his man across the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to ball his
there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll open the second half with a run. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time, but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Finds his man. It's Chapman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cougars will have it first and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out and start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions, and they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
And they'll just down it right there. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking deep. And they say this is a game of inches. Just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Better step out. Catch underneath the catch. That's pretty close.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. It's a draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down.
See, there it goes. Incomplete. I'll fix it after this game. It just does that. I don't have a clue. Tried working on a new capture card anyways, so I'll figure it out. Oh, he caught that. What a lucky catch. What a lucky catch. So I know either has something to do with the capture card sound just getting cut out, so obviously it wasn't that thing, so something to do with the USB ports. Hopefully a new capture card will fix that problem. If it doesn't, then we know obviously it's the computer, and that's going to kind of suck. Hopefully, oh, he caught it. Oh, what a play. What a play. It's kind of lame that it just does that. Because I know it's not the headset, right? Okay, whatever. So it's kind of strange. Weird. Yeah, see, it's the capture card itself, so only lasted what, barely what, 40 minutes. Got him. Oh, how was that not picked off? Quarterback meal. Okay, easy fix. See, you could hear it, and it just cuts out. I don't know what to do with this.
Ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo,
looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on...
He tries to take the top off. Snatches it on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Sooner. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So South Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today.
Already, you piece of junk. Keeps going up. Now it's red and oh my goodness. Boy, that's annoying.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already...
Boy, that is...
Black zone a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Oh, he's got a chance. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. It'll be a draw.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the ground, it's Porter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the returner is stopped. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. It's Hale. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Martin back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. And the ball will be blown dead at the 35, and that's where they'll put it into play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now they'll run the draw. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Hard running there. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but a nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Back swinging with the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for room. It's Porter. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. One more play to pad the stats. They'll run this one off right tackle. He's in open space downfield. Into the secondary, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement, the epilogue, the finishing touch. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Coming out with it, it's Bryant. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch right at the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On the run, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bryant. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to fire deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Coleman.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The play-action fake. with the catch. It's Saunders. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Mosley. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Sticks it in his belly. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted! And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Saunders. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for room, it's Coleman. Nice move to keep running. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Fouls through the defense. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. That's caught. It's Sanders. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Matthews. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Sooners! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This guy's supremely talented, but sometimes the jump from high school is a little too much in some games, and it has been so far here. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Give to the big fullback. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Pitt pushing the pace. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets away. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. all business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game.
Will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose the...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got it.
He's got it inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today.
See, does it again. I don't know what to do. Captured card. This is frustrating. Like it really is. Someone just decides, hey, I'm going to go out and. Obviously, I think it's just more the laptop's having issues with it.
Create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
To throw, it's Bailey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him! And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Going over the top. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. One final play before the end of the quarter.
You gotta be kidding me. Of course. Oh, you're gonna take the house. Oh, I lose my mic when I do that, though. Alright, that kind of changes things. I just realized. I need to find my Yeti mic, and I'll have to just put that back in. You know, obviously I knew it wasn't that, so... Man, it answers that question, you know. Let's go. Ooh.